Oh, look, I clicked the button and it worked. Okay. I'm full screen. I'm so full screen, actually, you can't even. Okay, there we go. Hey, look who's back there. It's one of my cats. Um, Everybody's typing in Discord. Not on Twitch for some reason. All right, so who's here? Anybody? Who's actually like here? Moss. How you doing, Moss? Okay. Well, might just be you and me. Okay, so I just put it on just chatting. We've talked about like what I might do. I don't know. It's kind of a weird day. It's like the day before Easter and everybody's like busy and stuff. But um yeah, this is my big grand entrance after what, 3.5 months? Yeah, so this is still work in progress behind me. This should be like a little display case, but I'm still assembling it. Of course, when I'm streaming, I'm just gonna be covering. What are you? Don't. I think I got a couple little plastic pieces right there. They're not toys. Hold on. All right. No, that's even worse. Don't go over there. Okay. Well, what are we doing? Is anybody actually hanging out today? Should I just start playing a game? You want to talk, catch up, talk about what's been going on? I mean, we've been doing like hangouts on Discord for a few times, even though even then it's been like a month. Artorius, wow, it's been a minute since we hung out. How you doing? Oh, here we go. I told you guys I was getting over a cold. My voice actually isn't all the way back. You do want to play that, Moss? I got it ready. I didn't know if anybody actually wanted to see that. I got this cat. He's got a climber, a giant climber right here, and he wants to go everywhere else. That is where. The other one's here too now. So also, see, this place is not fully set up. So you see the climber over here. You don't have the best view of it, especially the levels at the top. I want to put a second camera up here so you can see it from the top down. That's not ready yet. That's gonna be fun when it is. Okay. Well, if you want to play, let's do it. Very simple. It should be ready to go. If I just go here. And let's put it in. All right. I mean, I vaguely remember the ending of this game, but all the stuff in the middle, the actual rewarding part where you're like going around and like solving it, I don't remember that much of it. So yeah, I just kind of remember like the charming overacting. Hey, cool bird. All right, so let's put that in. All right. So the reason why we're playing this game is that this was the first game I played at my old place when I first moved in there. So I played through that once. Oh, how's the audio, by the way? I wish you'd get out of there. Well, let's see. All right, I'll keep it. I guess we hit watch prologue. All right. So anyway, I played this 8 years ago. Where's the button?
8.
Does that work?
8.
Yeah, it does work. Okay. Yeah. So I did do it once before. It's something that doesn't really have replay value, except it's just been so long. And it was the first game I played in my old place. Now I've moved, so let's just do it again. Maybe in 8 years I'll move again, and we'll play this again. I don't know. But anyway, let's stop messing around, and I'll pay attention to the audio here. It'll probably still be loud, I guess. I'll watch. All right, let's see what happens.
My name is Jenks, Detective Inspector Frederick Jenks, and I've been assigned to a last-minute investigation into the death of Kate Vine, a PhD student found drowned at midnight last Friday in a lake in the woods on the outskirts of the tiny village of Edenton. I have until first thing tomorrow morning to decide whether her death was a simple accident or whether this was murder. Kate Vine appeared to the world to be a bright, confident, fun-loving PhD student with everything to live for. However, a history of depression and alcoholism revealed in her medical records suggests that in reality, she had become adept at hiding behind a mask. A lab report indicating a high level of alcohol in her blood, along with the late hour of her death and a lack of witnesses, makes a strong case that this was suicide. But the verdict overlooked some curious details. Why was her driving license found on the opposite side of the lake in which she drowned? Also, there were traces of morphine in Kate's system. Where did she get it? Kate was known to be a free spirit with a nihilistic love of danger, which may, in part, have something to do with a business course called Atlas, which Kate had joined and which she had been attending on the night of her death. Based in a large, stately home on the outskirts of the village, the exclusive Atlas is run by father and son team, Paul and Ryan Rand. Both were interviewed following Kate's death, but neither claimed to have seen Kate after the meeting, and both were understandably eager to distance themselves and Atlas from the tragedy. This isn't the first time that Atlas has been investigated. Atlas and their questionable methods, which many have suggested border on mind control. Ryan is married to Rebecca, landlady of Edenton's village pub, the George and Dragon. As yet, she hasn't been interviewed, though it's likely Kate visited the pub on more than one occasion. One of Kate's friends was Emma Bowman, who lives at Eden Lodge on the road leading out of Edenton Village. Emma was also doing a PhD at the same university, but didn't attend Atlas. Interviewed after Kate's death, Emma seemed shocked and upset, insisting she hadn't seen Kate that night. However, it turned out her boyfriend had. Simon Thompson met Emma at university. After completing his degree around 18 months ago, he went to work at a shop in the neighboring village. He started at the Atlas course a few months ago. Simon insisted that he didn't see Kate after the meeting, but the sergeant interviewing him noted he seemed oddly unmoved by her death, which makes him the first person I want to see tonight. It's time for some answers.
Oh, the music cut off. Okay.
Where is it? Where's the blaster? Whoa.
Hey, Kaizen. Thank you very much. All right. Playing a rare Miss 4 clip with that. All right. My voice sounded... It's deeper because I'm getting over a cold. That's what's happening. Last week was really bad. This week I've been recovering, but... Yeah, I'll be alright. Is that all it is? It just sounds a little lower? Well, I'm sorry about that. Okay, so... if I talk kind of... Been so long since I've messed with any of this. Okay, so when I'm speaking... See, I don't know if my voice is just too quiet. Hate to turn this up. Good. How is that? I could be here. On there. Oh, that's too much. I'm not sure. Because I'm trying to look at the little... Oh, the meter here. And I think I'm trying to hit it just barely into the yellow. If it's there... Oh, yeah, I can turn it on. I hate to turn that up, but it's all the way up on... Let me look at a couple other things here. Because I'm thinking the actual problem is that my microphone volume is... too low, rather than the game being too loud. No, that's on 100. Yeah, it just looks... I don't like to turn this one up. Seems to be my only choice to turn this up. No, it's not my only choice. I could turn this down. But it just seems weird to have the entire video's audio will just have really low volume, and I don't know. All right, a couple more people coming in. Hey, Sawyer and Ben. Yeah, the cats are grown. I know I knew going into all this that was going to be one of the more disappointing things that you guys would kind of miss a large part of their growth, but oh well. I tried to post some photos and stuff. I don't know. Susie's still kind of... And I think they still have a little more growing to do. Not quite full size. Okay, so we did this. What is case background info? Nothing. Does any of this work? Instructions don't work. Okay, that works. Let's just hit start game, I guess. It's all broken. Okay. Except for exit full screen. Okay. The game broke, so let's just reboot it. There we go. I remember a lot of the details of the mystery, but it kind of resolves at the end so quickly that I don't remember why these things are there. Alright, we got Rand Paul and Paul Ryan, right? Those are their names? Is this what he literally read out loud? Or... Last Friday night. Okay. Open your inventory and scroll through your collected items. Physical objects and information is collected. Physical items can sometimes be used. A hand symbol is shown so you can select. You can also see previous replies. See the magnifying glass. It means Jenks has seen something interesting. Okay. You just interview some NPCs. I'm gonna have to review this stuff over and over. So I have all the achievements, which is to like not use hits and stuff. I don't know if I actually did that or if I cheated in some way to like looked up help elsewhere to make the game think that I beat it without help. I don't remember. Maybe I did do it legit. I just don't know. Okay. So you can get a clue here without being penalized or whatever. Alright, well. I don't know. See what happens.
My name is Jenks.
Saw this, right?
Detective Inspector Frederick Jenks, and I've been assigned to a last-minute investigation into the death of Kate Vine,
Maybe not.
a PhD student found drowned at midnight last Friday in a lake in the woods on the outskirts of the tiny village of Edenton. I have until first thing tomorrow morning to decide whether her death was a simple accident or whether this was murder. Kate Vine appeared to the world to be a bright, confident, fun-loving PhD student with everything to live for. However, a history of depression and alcoholism revealed in her medical records suggests that in reality, she had become adept at hiding behind a mask. A lab report indicating a high level of alcohol in her blood, along with the late hour of her death and a lack of witnesses, makes a strong case that this was suicide. But the verdict overlooked some curious details. Why was her driving license found on the opposite side of the lake in which she drowned? Also, there were traces of morphine in Kate's system. Where did she get it? Kate was known to be a free spirit with a nihilistic love of danger, which may, in part, have something to do with a business course called Atlas, which Kate had joined and which she had been attending on the night of her death. Based in a large, stately home on the outskirts of the village, the exclusive Atlas is run by father and son team, Paul and Ryan Rand. Both were interviewed following Kate's death, but neither claimed to have seen Kate after the meeting, and both were understandably eager to distance themselves and Atlas from the tragedy. This isn't the first time that Atlas has been investigated. Atlas and their questionable methods, which many have suggested border on mind control. Ryan is married to Rebecca, landlady of Edenton's village pub, the George and Dragon. As yet, she hasn't been interviewed, though it's likely Kate visited the pub on more than one occasion. One of Kate's friends was Emma Bowman, who lives at Eden Lodge on the road leading out of Edenton Village. Emma was also doing a PhD at the same university, but didn't attend Atlas. Interviewed after Kate's death, Emma seemed shocked and upset, insisting she hadn't seen Kate that night. However, it turned out her boyfriend had. Simon Thompson met Emma at university. After completing his degree around 18 months ago, he went to work at a shop in the neighboring village. He started at the Atlas course a few months ago. Simon insisted that he didn't see Kate after the meeting, but the sergeant interviewing him noted he seemed oddly unmoved by her death, which makes him the first person I want to see tonight. It's time for some answers.
So, was that exactly the same? It seemed like there were a couple things that weren't quite, but maybe I'm just hallucinating. Okay. That's why I just let it play. Okay. Who is this? What is the inventory icon? There's a cat. We're here. Where's the cult? Just do this. What? It didn't work the first time, it won't work the second. Okay. start by calling the chief? Let's try not calling the chief. Nothing's happening here. Okay, so this is the same location, but approaching from the other direction. Okay. I guess we're here?
Always nice to randomly find a key on the floor.
Other things? Keep looking.
Wow, isn't that interesting?
Okay. So we're now, there's that flag again. So we're facing the opposite direction. Okay.
Very trusting, leaving a bike unlocked. Looks like homebrew equipment. Ah, this might come in handy.
Okay. It like just because of the hat. Oh yeah, he said he wanted to talk to
Is
this
it
guy
Simon? Yeah. Detective Inspector Jenks. I'm investigating an incident in the village. Could I come in and ask you a few questions, please? Yeah. Thank you.
Can we just talk out here?
We can just go through here if you want. Emma's working in the front room.
Hi.
This is Inspector James.
Jenks.
What's all this about?
There was a death in the village. Kate Vine, I believe you both knew her.
Yeah. Do you need to speak to both of us?
I'll just speak to Simon first, if that's okay.
Just come through. Is it okay in here?
Oh, this'll be fine, yeah.
It's the
Do you want
cowboy
anything?
Texan in him.
Water?
No, I won't be long.
Okay.
All right, first interview. Simon said blah blah blah. He also said blah blah, and he said blah blah d blah. Okay. Any item you already have. Summary of replies. Clicking any item you. It kind of feels like Oberton, even though this is older than that, in that it's also, you know, there's a very I don't know how to work with that sentence. There's a logical structure to the whole interface. That can be just, you know, pretty overwhelming at first, but then once you get used to it, you can get into in a rhythm. How does it feel back on streaming? I don't know yet. I think it's good. I gotta shake the cobwebs off, I guess, and get back in the rhythm of it. I kind of feel new to it again. Like, what am I doing here? This is Emma. Just immediately. I'll talk to this dude as soon as you sit down. No, I'm gonna go talk to the girl. Oh. One of those. Forgot to stack those up. Let's gonna start an ad here right as we're about to start an interview. You know what? I'll let you guys. I'm gonna need a drink of water. Let's do that. I didn't need that quite yet, but I kind of need it, and the ad's about to play outside my control, so let's just do that. All right. Where's the button? Not that. There we go. Okay. Guess we'll just go down the list. And we can also ask about moonshine.
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
So last Friday's meeting, I think.
Did you see her after the meeting?
No.
How long have you known Kate?
That would be when we started Atlas. 3 months ago?
Did you socialise outside Atlas? How would you describe her? What sort of person was she?
Well, she's talented. She was full of life, you know? Sharp, quite sharp.
Would you say she had any emotional problems?
Her mood could change. And, well, there was the drinking problem.
When did you become aware of that?
Well, she would come drunk to meetings sometimes. And she would reek of the stuff. I mean, everyone knew, but nobody really said anything.
So, tell me a bit about Atlas.
Oh, it's just a business management training program for postgrads.
And you started this after you left college?
Yeah.
And it's on every Friday?
Yeah, well, my group isn't doing it this Friday, but one of the groups is.
Okay, thanks.
Okay.
Did you know whether Kate had lost Bliss or not?
No. No, I don't think so. I've never seen it before.
Wouldn't necessarily expect that to go in. Makes sense.
Whose is the bike outside?
Oh, that's my cousin's. He lent me it. I need to buy a new lock for it, though.
So it's your bike at the moment?
Yeah. There's no bus service to speak of around here, so it's really the only way to get around.
Yeah, definitely want to ask you about the moonshine.
I noticed a lot of bottles outside. Are they yours?
Yeah, I make homebrew.
For yourself?
Well, no, I give it out to my friends and stuff. I tried selling it at first, but I didn't have any takers, except for James over at Farmhouse. I used to trade it to him for herbs and stuff.
Do you see James a lot?
No, not really.
Thank you. Probably be back later. Don't worry, it's only a few questions.
Yeah.
She was in that other game too, right? Start at the top.
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
It was last Thursday in the college library. I saw her and we chatted for a bit. She seemed her usual self.
What was her usual self?
Oh, just Kate being Kate. You know, a bit wild.
Wild? In what way wild?
Oh, she just used to question everything, you know. Have arguments with the lecturers, things like that.
What else?
Kate had a drink problem.
How noticeable was that?
Well, it wasn't at first, but as the year went on, she'd be drunk in the afternoon. But I think she cut down, you know, towards the end of college and when she started her PhD.
Did you know whether Kate had lost this or not?
I don't know, but I don't think so.
Okay. Whose is the bike outside?
Oh, it's Simon's cousin's. He uses it to get to work.
You know the lock's broken.
Oh, I know. I keep telling him to fix it.
Okay, so that's consistent, right?
What's the stack of bottles outside?
Oh, that's all Simon's stuff. You better ask him. I don't know.
Have you ever tried Simon's homebrew?
Me? No. I don't like beer. I only drink wine. I can't stand spirits either.
Okay. Oh, let's come
That's
back.
all for the moment. Thank you. Best to knock on the window for Emma. Simon always answers the front door.
Okay. So I'm gonna go back to this and read this again. Okay. When you're waiting at a location, you can open. Oh, yeah. I did it on that location. It's giving this as an example. Okay, Simon Lasso. How is that a contradiction? Simon last saw Kate at the Atlas meeting last Friday, the night she died. Simon has known Kate for 3 months. How is that a contradiction? I don't know. I mean, I guess I could save. I don't know if I have a previous save in the cloud or what. Just do that. Not that I need that.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
So, let's just do something that's obviously not a contradiction. So it turns just like gray. Okay. Yeah, yeah, that's what they had. Hey, Pugs. Okay.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
That was an example without spoiling. That's what that was. Okay. Go into the woods.
Looks like a piece of jewellery there, stuck between the boards. Well and truly wedged in. Interesting. I thought forensics had checked the whole area. Obviously not very well.
Okay, so this is not leading like the magnifying glass. It'll lead in with a magnifying glass if there's something to inspect. You don't lead in with this and just say, well, if this option is available, then it's definitely gonna apply. Okay, this has gotta be important. It is.
Have to come back later, I think.
Okay, so we can shortcut back. Let's try this dude first.
A few more questions, if you don't mind. Recognize this at all?
It does remind me of something. I don't know. I've seen it somewhere, but no, I don't know.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you. Ever seen this?
Looks like,
That's what I'm here for.
that's my old necklace. I gave this to Kate.
So Kate might have been wearing it last Friday.
Yeah, well, perhaps, but I can't see why. She was always buying new things, you know, lots of jewellery, stuff like that. It's meant to be a bird in cage, but the cage's fallen off. Oh, I'll show you.
Where did you buy it?
I didn't. Some wanted present.
Secret admirer.
Not so secret.
I see.
That's how it should have looked. It's called a freedom necklace.
Do you mind if I keep this?
No, not at all.
Okay.
So the necklace did belong to Kate. Interesting. I'm starting to wish I'd brought a spare evidence bag.
Hold on. Oh shit, what the hold on. Oh! Sorry, I just saw the news on my phone. Adolis Garcia just walked off the Dodgers. Yeah, fuck the Dodgers. Damn, I can't wait to watch that back later. I was tempted to watch that game because, but I mean, I promised you guys I'd do this, but I mean, those were you know, they're two of the top teams in the league and stuff. And they won the last 2 championships, right? And one of them was my team. So instead, I just put the little game day on so I could follow it here. But then the game ended up going, oh. Hey! Thanks, Bugs. Yeah. But yeah, I'm a Rangers fan, so. Alright, so. Right, so you don't ask. They should put in a scene. What do you know about this? And he shows the card that I just gave you that, sir. Okay. So yeah, contradictions. You say here are 2 different things that you said that contradict each other.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Don't. Yeah. That's what makes sense.
You know what this is?
Yeah. Yeah, I think Emma had one like it. Actually, you know what? Kate had one. I remember because I asked her about it one night when we were all out drinking in college. I was probably pretty drunk.
That's what college is all about.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Didn't he graduate 18 months ago? Haha, there we go.
So how did you know Kate was wearing a freedom necklace 18 months ago? At college?
Well, I knew Kate at college, but I didn't get to know her till we started Atlas.
Right, so you didn't socialise with her at college?
No.
And you didn't socialise with her outside of Atlas?
No.
You didn't see her outside Atlas at all?
No, not at all.
Hey, that already advances the. Okay.
So Simon did know Kate at college, but why would he lie about that? Maybe he knows Kate better than he's willing to admit. 6 o'clock. I wonder if Rebecca's working in the pub tonight.
Okay, so now the pub opens at 6. Oh wait, is it here? I'm gonna watch that again.
So how did you know Kate was wearing a freedom necklace 18 months ago? At college?
Well, I knew Kate at college, but I didn't get to know her till we started Atlas.
Right, so you didn't socialise with her at college?
No.
And you didn't socialise with her outside of Atlas?
No.
You didn't see her outside Atlas at all?
No, not at all.
Sounds like he's still lying. Okay. 4%. We're almost there. I guess we'll do this. All right, let's get wasted.
Sorry, what can I get you?
Detective Inspector Jenks. Rebecca, is it?
Yeah.
There's been an incident in the village. I'm conducting an investigation. Could I ask you a few questions, please?
Right. Come through.
Thank you.
It's AI.
What's it about?
There's been an unexplained death locally, not sure if you've heard.
The student?
Yes.
Yes, it was dreadful news.
You're married to Ryan, one of the Atlas leaders, yes?
I suppose I am, yes.
Well, I just wanted to ask a few questions about Kate and Atlas, if that's okay.
I don't know if I'll be able to answer any of them, but sure.
I like FMVs. They're fun. We've talked about this. I mean, what better streams were there than the Gabriel Knight 2 streams, right?
Did you know Kate?
Not very well. She came in a few times, but she was quite a moody person. You could tell she had problems.
When was the last time you saw her?
Friday. She popped in for a minute.
And when was that?
7ish.
Was she on her own?
I didn't see who she was with. She put £20 on the bar and then left.
What was that for?
A breakage, presumably.
£20? Just for a beer glass?
Well, she was very drunk. She just put it on the bar and then walked out.
Was there a broken glass?
Not that I noticed. But she was a strange girl.
Sorry.
Did you know Kate?
Not very well. She came in a few times, but she was quite a moody person. You could tell she had problems.
When was the last time you saw her?
Friday. She popped in for a minute.
And when was that?
7ish.
Was she on her own?
I didn't see who she was with. She put £20 on the bar and then left.
What was that for?
A breakage, presumably.
£20? Just for a beer glass?
Well, she was very drunk. She just put it on the bar and then walked out.
Was there a broken glass?
Not that I noticed. But she was a strange girl.
Okay.
Have you seen this before?
No, sorry.
So you didn't know if Kate had lost it?
No idea.
This is kind of a redundant thing. By the way, so there's these little colors behind here. You got the red, blue, and green. Not sure what that means.
Know anything about Simon Thompson's homebrew?
Does he make homebrew?
Apparently.
No, we do buy from a microbrewery, but we don't usually buy from kitchen breweries.
Yeah, the pendant. See, this kind of feels like this, right? These two items seem to lead into these two items, respectively. I'm kind of redundant now.
Do you recognize this?
I've seen students wearing them. Has some sort of meaning, doesn't it? I forget what it is now.
Seen anyone wearing one recently?
Not that I can remember.
If you're wearing it right now.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Okay. Behind the pub. Okay.
A broken window. Recently smashed by the look of it. Might have to ask about that.
Does the key work? This is lucky. Atlas, though.
I wonder whose mask this is. Rebecca's or Ryan's?
Well, it's mine now.
Just looks like junk, but it's too dark to tell.
Too dark to tell. Well, get a light. It's right there. No, like that. Okay. I'm gonna do this stuff again. Now that it's 6 p.m., you know? Well, I can talk to them again.
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
It's always the same. Like, it doesn't...
Do you know anything about a broken window at the pub?
No, I don't really go to the pub very often. I'm not exactly a pub person.
Have a look at this. Know anything about that?
I haven't seen this one, but it looks a lot like an Atlas mask. We use them for some of the workshops and stuff.
Really? How?
Well, you have to say something boastful or arrogant. You do it first without the mask, and then you say it with a mask.
And the point is?
Well, it's easier when you have the mask on, isn't it? People are not as afraid to be free about themselves, you know?
How did you find out about Atlas?
Well, it was advertised. Actually, I think I've still got the... This is the advert that was at my college. To be honest, I've learned more in 3 months at Atlas than I did in 3 years at business school.
Can I keep that?
Yeah, go for it.
I suppose that might be useful as a conversational starter.
Yeah, we were looking up those weird we were looking up all those weird listings on Zillow. Remember a few months ago, Sawyer? It was a year ago now. I don't know. Found a couple. I think there's one in like the middle of the lake in Waco or something. There actually is some interesting stuff like that if you look hard enough for it. You could buy a castle on Zillow. This, unfortunately, is not a castle. I didn't buy a castle. Maybe I should have.
That's all for the moment, thank you. Ever seen this before?
Nope, I haven't, sorry. I think I'd have remembered it.
What do you know about Atlas?
I know that it's a business course. I went with Simon when he first went, but it wasn't really my thing.
How often did you go?
Just the once.
And you decided it wasn't for you?
Yeah, I'd been to something similar, so decided it wasn't for me.
I think that's consistent. I don't think that's a problem. Doesn't think Kate had lost. Wait a minute, I'm gonna replay this again.
Did you know whether Kate had lost this or not?
I don't know, but I don't think so.
Okay.
Okay.
Know anything about a broken window at the pub round the back?
The pub, a broken window at the back. Yeah, I saw it was broken.
When was that?
I was in the pub on Monday with a college friend.
Okay. Not really. They could serve wine in a pub, right? So I don't know. Not really. Might as well try it though, right?
Be back later on, if that's okay. A few more questions, please. Thank you. How did the window get broken out round the back?
I don't actually know. Someone said two girls were arguing outside. I found out after they'd gone.
And when was this?
Last Friday, just after we opened, about 6:30. I taped over it until I can get it fixed. We don't want people getting cut and suing us.
Does that sort of thing happen a lot? Arguments?
No, not really. I'm quite strict when it comes to borrowing clients I don't think are suitable.
Do you know what this is?
Oh, you'll have to ask Ryan about that.
So this is Ryan's.
It's to do with one of Ryan's methods on the course.
Go on.
Well, masks allow you to play at being someone different for a while. Students find it quite liberating.
So this would be for a student?
I think that one's Ryan's, but students do wear them, yes.
What do you know about this?
It's an advertisement. They had it designed by an agency, I think.
And when was that?
Last year sometime.
This is not a contradiction, but it seems like
Aha.
something to think
So,
about.
you said Kate gave you £20 for a breakage, but you didn't have a breakage.
That's right.
Do you think the payment could have been for the broken window? Could it have been Kate who was arguing?
Well, I suppose it could have been, yeah. It could have been Kate, you're probably right, yeah.
But you don't know who she was arguing with.
No, I'm not sure.
I'll ask around. Not realising Kate had broken the window. Rebecca really should have worked that out before now. Unless she did. But why would she lie about that?
Okay. I'm not
Thank
sure.
you.
We'll keep
Probably be
moving
back
for now.
later.
like how he actually throws it in reverse to go back to the bar. Hey, it's open.
Ryan was interviewed in the lounge, according to the report. That must be his office.
When Stanley came to a room with 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Hey, Spiper. Yeah, it's been a minute. What about the stairs? Let's go up here. There's nothing to do here. Lucy, come here. No, don't go over there. Come here. Come here. Could just pick her up. No, she left. Well, why are they letting me in here? I can't actually do anything in here.
I'm a police officer, Detective Inspector Jenks.
Here we go.
It's all right, you can carry on if you want to. I'm just going. I'm investigating a death in the village, Kate Vine. There was a death recently
I knew her.
Well, could I ask you a few questions, please?
Bit dark.
Well, if you give me your name and address, I'll come later on. Where do you live?
Farmhouse.
And what's your name?
I guess this is the farmhouse here. Maybe that's what it looks like. I don't know.
According to the map, Abbey Farm is across the road there.
Okay, let's do that then. Obviously, we investigate first in case we find something we want to ask him about.
Picture frames with black painted glass. Very interesting. It's playing. You're gonna miss it. Sometimes it says it's playing, it's not even playing, so I'm just gonna play it.
Could I ask you a few more questions, please? Didn't take you long. Haven't got much time. Just close the doors, shall I? Where do you want to sit? Oh, anywhere's fine. I didn't quite catch your name.
James, sit there.
Thank you, James.
Why are you asking me about Kate Vine?
Routine. You know Simon, don't you? Thompson.
Why? What did he say?
That you all went to college together, you and Kate. Is that right?
Might have done.
Right. Good enough.
Alright. From the top.
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
Can't remember.
How did you know her?
Through Simon. His girlfriend was mates with her. Saw her around college a few times.
Did you socialise with her much?
Nah. She wasn't my type.
Did you know whether Kate had lost this or not?
No idea.
Who does this guy remind me of? Oh, the bicycle.
What do you know about Simon's bike?
What bike?
You haven't seen him on a bike?
I haven't seen him.
When was the last time you saw him?
About a month ago.
Have you ever tried Simon's homebrew?
Thompson's tar? Yeah, I've tried it.
Did he sell it?
Well, not to me, not for money anyway. We used to trade stuff.
What did you trade?
I make a nice herbal tea as it happens. Him and his girlfriend were into it.
What was his beer like?
Lethal.
Strong?
Knock your eyes out.
Ever seen one of these before? Freedom necklace.
Don't think so.
Know anything about a broken window at the pub?
Don't go to the pub.
You've never been to the pub.
You'd say that. I've been to the pub, but not for about 2 months, 3 months.
Months.
Ever seen this before?
No, should I have?
No, it's okay. Ever seen this before?
No, should I have?
Very professional.
No, it's okay. Ever seen one of these?
Seen them around college.
What do you know about it?
Not much. It's a business course. Ask Simon, he's on it.
You wouldn't be interested in that sort of thing? And you haven't discussed it with Simon?
Not really. Business doesn't interest me.
Know anything about an argument at the pub last Friday?
No.
Yeah, so that one has to be very generic, because in this case, he already said that he doesn't go to the pub, but it's possible that you ask those in reverse order, so... He's not going to say, I already told you, right? So what's this about?
Now, what's all this stuff in the workshop? Paint and stencils and things like that?
Just a little sideline of mine.
Oh, you do picture framing?
They're black mirrors. Scrying mirrors.
Now, what's a scrying mirror?
Show you one if you want. Scrying goes back centuries. The ancient Persians did it. This country pagans still practice it. The fortune tellers pretend to do it. That's what the crystal ball's all about. It's all scrying. The mirror's just one way of doing it.
But what is scrying?
Depends who you are. People do it for different reasons.
What sort of reasons?
Exploring your mind, clearing your mind, communicating with the dead.
Is that what you use them for, James? Communicating with the dead?
I only make them for other people these days.
And there's a market for these, is there?
Lots of people want to talk to the dead, even if they don't believe in it.
Do you make a profit on them?
I don't do it for the money.
How very charitable of you. Can I keep this?
Keep it.
Thank you. Black mirrors and hookah pipes. I wonder what else James is into.
Okay. Which guy, James or Jenks? Okay. Yeah, so that's why I wanted to play this again. We were talking about this, me and Moss. Where is Moss? Where'd he go? We were talking about this. I wanted to play this game again for this reason, yeah.
Have you ever tried Simon's homebrew?
Thompson's tar? Yeah, I've tried it.
Did he sell it?
Well, not to me, not for money anyway. We used to trade stuff.
What did you trade?
I make a nice herbal tea as it happens. Him and his girlfriend were into it.
What was his beer like?
Lethal.
Strong?
Knock your eyes out.
Okay.
That's it for the time being. Thank you.
Have anything right now? %. Keep doing that. Let's go back to these two.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Know anything about an argument at the pub last Friday?
No, I didn't go to the pub last Friday.
What did you do after the course?
Just went home. Came here. Just came straight back.
Kind of did that.
Ever seen one of these?
Yeah, that's one of James's. He's into like New Age stuff, mysticism, magic spells, that sort of thing. He's nuts, though. I mean, he thinks the government are tracking him or something.
Why would he think that?
Well, I don't know. You'd have to ask him.
Actually,
Thank you. Probably be back later.
I need to knock on Emma's window. I need to do it this way. I haven't done this yet.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
There we go.
Did you hear about an argument in the pub last Friday?
No, I wasn't there.
You weren't in the village?
No, I went home last Thursday night, actually, to see my parents.
But you do visit the pub.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I know Rebecca quite well. We all went there quite a bit after college.
Have you seen one of these before?
Is that from James?
Now, what do you know about James?
That is creepy. He was selling them last Friday at the market. There's a market every week type thing. And I usually go there for lunch.
So you wouldn't buy one of these?
No, I wouldn't. But Kate would.
Was she into this sort of thing?
No, I don't think so. She bought one, and I went round to her flat to try it out. You're meant to see ghosts or spirits or something. It doesn't work.
How do you use it?
You're just meant to stare into it. Shall I show you?
Go ahead.
Okay, so you just stare like this, and then you see.
See what?
Sorry, look, you're meant to see a ghost or something. Look, it doesn't work. Didn't work, so.
Aha. So, you went home to see your parents on Thursday night, that right?
Yes.
But you said you saw James at the market on Friday.
No, I went to see my parents on Friday night.
What time did you go on Friday?
8 or 9.
And you didn't see Kate at all on Friday?
No.
You're not a very good liar, Emma.
Okay. I saw Kate.
Where?
At the pub we were arguing.
Go on. What were you arguing about?
I'd lent her £50 because she was desperate, and we were just arguing. It didn't really bother me. She just didn't have it.
And Kate broke the window?
Yes. She did things like that when she was angry.
Smash things?
Yes.
So it was Emma arguing with Kate. But why didn't she want to admit it? In case it gave her a motive? Or something else?
So you can't select this one because it's been proven false, whereas the other one, this one is still active because that's the one that stays true. So this is also a lie. So I remember this being an item too. So maybe the game actually gave you two different options to draw the contradiction. So I went with this one. And maybe you could have selected that one instead. Interesting. It may have even been a different scene because I think he specifically talked about her parents. Yeah. Okay. Hey, Gary.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Yeah, I've been telling people I'm still kind of getting over a cold. That's why my voice is kind of low. I think we're all happy to be together again. We're gonna just keep going over here. Over here and see if. Nope.
Ask about a few more things, please.
Have you seen one of these before?
Is it meant to be black like that?
I think so.
No.
Mm-hmm. See who Kate is. I think that's still.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Hey. It's not Bowser, it's Jazz, right? So long, I gotta dust off my memory of all the names that aren't the real names.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
One day, yeah. Susie, did you bring a toy? Come on up. Hey. You see her? Yeah, you can't see her. She also brought this little toy with her. All right, so I'm a little bit stuck right now. I don't know what to do at the moment. Hey, Outrun. You jump down. Are you coming back up? There you go.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
I'm not sure. Where to go right.
A few more questions, please.
See, I see a lot of things that are consistent, like tried selling it only to James. Doesn't see James very often. Well, yeah, the pub doesn't buy it, and James also doesn't see this guy, what's his name, very often. Like, they're actually consistent. I'm not seeing contradictions. Yes, Outrun. I actually played this back in 2017. This was the first game I played at my old house. That's the only reason I'm playing it now. It's first game I'm playing at the new house.
Thank you. Probably be back later. Aha. So you lent money to Kate because she was desperate, but she bought loads of jewellery and things. So why were you lending her money?
Well, no, it's because,
It wasn't about money.
Reminds me of something.
No.
Go on. What was it really about?
We were arguing because she was going to blackmail Ryan, the guy from Atlas, over an affair he was having and then tell his wife if he didn't give her the money.
Ryan's affair with Kate?
No, I don't know. I think he was having an affair with another student and Kate found out.
And why were you involved?
Because I didn't really agree with it. I didn't agree with what she was doing, even if he did have an affair.
Were you friends with Ryan?
No, I'd never met him.
You just thought Kate was wrong?
Yeah.
Not sure about this. Emma's either on a moral crusade, or there's another reason she was worried about Kate blackmailing Ryan.
So, I don't know. I just see something kind of funny in there. Something funny about, like, she doesn't have any money, but she's spending it on all this jewelry and stuff. Yeah, but have you seen the Financial Audit channel on YouTube? This Caleb Hamler channel that's blowing up. They find a way, right? They take out, 20 credit cards and put, right, their negative net worth, they're dirt poor, way in the red, but they keep buying stuff. I don't know. I would like to replay that scene.
Thank you. Probably be back later. So you lent money to Kate because she was desperate, but she bought loads of jewellery and things. So why were you lending her money?
Well, no, it's because,
It wasn't about money, was it, Emma?
No.
Go on. What was it really about?
We were arguing because she was going to blackmail Ryan, the guy from Atlas, over an affair he was having and then tell his wife if he didn't give her the money.
Ryan's affair with Kate?
No, I don't know. I think he was having an affair with another student and Kate found out.
And why were you involved?
Because I didn't really agree with it. I didn't agree with what she was doing, even if he did have an affair.
Were you friends with Ryan?
No, I'd never met him.
You just thought Kate was wrong?
Yeah.
Okay. 15%. This is going great. All right. Susie's here at my feet. I gotta go to the bathroom, so I'll be right back and I'll play an ad and get that out of the way. So yeah, I'll return in a couple minutes. All right. So, what does that give me? See, like, dropped silver key. So I found one. I found this, and I used it to unlock that storage unit. At this point, like, can we just get rid of the item? I don't know. Doesn't seem like something that's gonna play a role anymore. I'm gonna keep going up here. Especially after that new piece of information. Nope.
Ask you a couple more things, please. That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Yeah, not just the key, like there seem to be several items here, right? Like there's no reason to talk about the broken pendant when you have this. No reason to have this when you have this. Like those things should have just replaced. Rather than add a new entry below it. Same with this, right? This should have just been replaced with that. Do they both agree on that? So Simon says doesn't see James very often. James said he last saw Simon about a month ago. I don't think this is going to be one bit.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
I mean, I don't think.
Aha.
Here we go.
You said you went to an Atlas meeting with Simon.
Yes.
That's interesting, because I happen to know that Ryan is the main lecturer at Atlas. But you say you never met him. Why did you say you don't know him?
Okay, I need to tell you something. I just need to make sure Simon doesn't find out.
I won't be telling Simon anything he doesn't have to hear.
And you can't tell Rebecca either.
Go on.
Okay, so the affair that happened was between Ryan and I.
Well, that's different.
I was having the affair, and Kate knew.
So Kate was blackmailing both of you?
No, she didn't care about me. It was part of the course, you see, having to take all these risks. She thought it was funny to turn her back on Ryan. She thought I wouldn't care.
But you did.
Yes, I was already with Simon when Ryan and I, and I didn't want Simon finding out, and Kate thought that he wouldn't, but I didn't want her risking it. And then if Rebecca found out, then Simon would definitely have found out, and then it would have blown up, and it would have just been a big mess.
So you just argued and what?
Well, she just stormed off and broke a window.
And that was it? You didn't see her again that night?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes. I promise.
Seven o'clock. So, Ryan's a bit of Lothario, is he? I think it's time I met this Ryan Rand face to face.
Ryan Rand. Rand Paul and Paul Ryan. Alright. Maybe they're here now. It's weird, at 5 o'clock the gate is locked, and then at 6 o'clock the gate opens and you get up here, and then nothing happens when you try the lounge door. Or I could try the door on the right. Try the door on the left first. Aha!
Ryan!
Yes?
Detective Inspector Jenks. I'm conducting an investigation in the area. Wouldn't mind asking you a few questions. Is that all right?
Come in, Inspector.
Thank you.
Drink, Inspector.
I'd better not, eh?
So you wanted to speak to me?
I believe that Kate Vine was a student at Atlas.
Kate Vine? Well, yes, she was. All of this has been thoroughly investigated, Inspector. It was suicide.
Well, we have reason to believe there may be rather more to it than that.
Really? Well, then, in that case, I'd be prepared to assist in any way possible.
Thank you.
A pleasure.
Alright. From the top. Hey, Swerm.
I believe the last time you saw Kate Vine was at the pub last Friday, then you came straight back with some of the students, is that right?
Yes, I like to have a glass of port or two after a long day, and benefits of being married to the landlady.
How did she seem that night?
The landlady?
Kate.
Oh, Kate. Well, she was her usual self, drunk.
That was usual.
It was for her, yes. I mean, it didn't impair her ability, though. She was a very bright star, lots of potential, very enthusiastic.
So she seemed to be enjoying the course?
Well, as far as anybody could tell, yes.
When did you first meet her?
When she joined, about 3 months ago.
And you hadn't met her before then?
Yeah.
So you didn't suspect there was anything wrong?
Well, do you mean, did I expect her to drown herself? Of course I didn't inspect her. It was quite a shock. Nobody expected that.
I'm clean today, no alcohol. Although I might end up drinking on one of these contradiction streams. It won't be this one. Especially when I'm still getting over a cold. Okay. It's arcade and atmosphere. This is consistent with what other people have said. Yeah. Yeah, so you just got here at the beginning of the 7 o'clock hour. So it started at 5. I think it goes to like 12. You know, come to think of it, if I remember right, the flow of it is very similar to that other game they did. I think the Shapeshifting Detective was the same. Where, you know, you have like a bunch of stuff to do every hour, but then like it speeds up right at the end. Like the last 2 or 3 hours, there's very little to do. So I think that this right here, kind of like the 7, 8, 9 o'clock hours are kind of the meat of the game. Like 5 and 6 get you going, introduce the characters, few puzzles and so forth. But I think this is really where, yeah, kind of the meat of the game is. And once you get like 10 o'clock, then it starts resolving. And it kind of simplifies at that point.
Have you seen this?
This has led
before?
nowhere.
Not that I recall.
You don't know whether Kate had lost this or not?
No, I've never seen it before, sorry.
They've all said that. You got this at the beginning of the game, and it's been a bunch of nothing. Okay. This is probably not going to lead anywhere, but okay.
Does Simon Thompson ride a bike, do you know?
I think so, yes. I think he drives as well, but I might be mistaken.
Interesting. Hadn't heard that, but...
Have you tried Simon's homebrew?
Does he make homebrew? No, I haven't had the pleasure, sorry.
He didn't say just hadn't tried. He said he didn't know about it. So it's not like he brought it to the meetings or anything. Okay. That'd be this.
Know what this is?
Yes. It's a freedom necklace. It's a symbol that we use on the course. It's supposed to represent freedom from the chains of your ancestry.
Have you ever bought one of these?
I haven't, but I've seen the students wearing them.
Okay.
What do you know about the broken window at the back of the pub?
Oh, Rebecca told me about it. I don't know how it got smashed, though. I told her to tape over it. We can't have anybody cutting themselves. You have to be very health and safety conscious these days.
I don't think there are mistakes in this game, Outrun. I think it's just, you just find the contradictions in somebody's testimony, and that just continues to unlock till you get to the end of the game. I don't think there's any multi-threading in it. Just kind of loosens it up. Notice this is, I got a low profile arm now, so instead of like hanging up here like it was before. I have several pieces of new equipment actually. Like some of you knew, in the Discord hangout, I got new monitors. You're allowed to speculate in the chat. Good question. I didn't think about that. Because here's the thing. I have actually the reason I'm playing this game right now is it was the first game I played 8 years ago.
8.
At my other back in my old place when that was new, this was the first game I played. So like in the spirit of repeating it, I'm in my new place now. So I'm just playing it again. So I actually know I do kind of remember the ending, but I don't remember the puzzles. So you actually can't spoil me on the puzzles. Let's see. I do kind of want to solve the puzzle. Let me figure out the contradiction, because I'm enjoying doing that. But if you got opinions about, you know, who looks suspicious, or, you know, if you got a general vibe in the game of what you think might happen and you don't actually know, sure, let's go with that.
Can you tell me about this?
Haven't seen that for a while. I had a friend who used to make them for us for the course. He passed away last year.
What does the symbol mean?
It's borrowed from paganism. It's the symbol of the triple goddess, the mother, maiden, and crone, represented by the waxing and waning of the moon. It's an ancient symbol. It predates Christianity. Some people say that it dates back to Paleolithic times.
And is that relevant to the course?
Well, no. I mean, it's a symbol we dabbled with, but it's not particularly relevant. We don't use it on the course, no.
So that's interesting. So it's not actually important, according to him. Triple goddess. Huh. Not as significant as I thought.
Tell me about this.
It's the first one we ever had made. We had it designed by an agency after we'd spent weeks trying to find a name for this place.
It took you weeks?
Don't be like that, Inspector. I thought it was a rather grand name. Actually, if I'm being honest, I plucked it out of thin air one night in the George while I was having a few gin and tonics. Well, actually, somebody left a book and I stole it.
You're under arrest. I think that's probable cause, all of that. The name, how you got the name, stealing the book. Is this a bigger place than last time? Yes, it is. Last place was pretty small, though. This place looks smaller because it's in a room.
Do you know anything about an argument in the pub last Friday?
And what time?
I believe it wasn't long after the pub opened.
No. I usually leave for the manor house about 6. I start preparations around 6:30. I like to get a head start.
Wait a minute, say it again?
Do you know anything about an argument in the pub last Friday?
And what time?
I believe it wasn't long after the pub opened.
No. I usually leave for the manor house about 6. I start preparations around 6:30. I like to get a head start.
Oh, you did say that. Okay. Not how it got broken. So I guess this is not a contradiction. So never mind. Fine.
Have you seen one of these before?
I believe that looks like a scrying mirror to me.
You have seen one before.
Well, I used to have one myself, actually, along with lots of other bits and pieces of that nature. Silly things, you know.
Really?
Yes, when I was in my teenage years, I had quite an obsession with that kind of thing. I was a very somber child, and well, not that you could tell, always playing fantasy games, reading books about that kind of malarkey, you know.
What sort of books did you read?
Well, books on black magic, not the chocolates. Witchcraft, satanic rituals, that kind of thing. I grew out of it, of course.
But you're not into that sort of thing now.
Of course I'm not. I don't need to believe in the supernatural, Inspector. The natural world is far more interesting. Don't you think so?
Hasn't tried Simon. Used to sound. What was the argument in the pub about? We actually
Be
found
back
it.
later on, if that's okay.
I could show you the scene for that. I think it's... Is it Emma Contradiction 2 or 3? Let's play 2.
So you lent money to Kate because she was desperate, but she bought loads of jewellery and things. So why were you lending her money?
Well, no, it's because,
It wasn't about money, was it, Emma?
No.
Go on. What was it really about?
We were arguing because she was going to blackmail Ryan, the guy from Atlas, over an affair he was having, and then tell his wife if he didn't give her the money.
Ryan's affair with Kate?
No, I don't know. I think he was having an affair with another student and Kate found out.
And why were you involved?
Because I didn't really agree with it. I didn't agree with what she was doing, even if he did have an affair.
Were you friends with Ryan?
No, I'd never met him.
You just thought Kate was wrong?
Yeah.
But then...
You said you went to an Atlas meeting with Simon?
Yes.
That's interesting, because I happen to know that Ryan is the main lecturer at Atlas. But you say you never met him. Why did you say you don't know him?
Okay, I need to tell you something. I just need to make sure Simon doesn't find out.
I won't be telling Simon anything he doesn't have to hear.
And you can't tell Rebecca either.
Go on.
Okay, so the affair that happened was between Ryan and I. I was having the affair. And Kate knew.
So Kate was blackmailing both of you?
No, she didn't care about me. It was part of the course, you see, having to take all these risks. She thought it was funny to turn her back on Ryan. She thought I wouldn't care.
But you did.
Yes, I was already with Simon when Ryan and I, and I didn't want Simon finding out, and Kate thought that he wouldn't, but I didn't want her risking it. And then if Rebecca found out, then Simon would definitely have found out, and then it would have blown up and it would have just been a big mess.
And so you just argued and what?
Well, she just stormed off and broke a window.
And that was it? You didn't see her again that night?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes. I promise.
Did you follow that, Outrun? So, she's Emma. So, Emma and Simon are supposed to be a pair. Ryan and Rebecca are supposed to be a pair. But then you end up with an affair this way between Emma and Ryan. So you got Rebecca and Simon both. You try to keep them both not finding out. Kate, the girl whose death you're investigating, was gonna blow the whole thing up. But she was trying to keep it under wraps, and they had an argument. So there you go. Hey, Susie. Come here. Nope, still nothing here. Is there... Did he contradict himself anywhere in there? Oh, there she is. She's in the frame now. There she goes. See, that's too tall. You can't actually see the top of the... Yeah, she's on the top floor of it.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Okay. I'm gonna look at this again.
Can you tell me about this?
Haven't seen that for a while. I had a friend who used to make them for us for the course. He passed away last year.
What does the symbol mean?
It's borrowed from paganism. It's the symbol of the triple goddess, the mother, maiden, and crone, represented by the waxing and waning of the moon. It's an ancient symbol. It predates Christianity. Some people say that it dates back to Paleolithic times.
And is that relevant to the course?
Well, no. I mean, it's a symbol we've dabbled with, but it's not particularly relevant. We don't use it on the course, no.
So I don't think this is really... Yeah. So... ostensibly, it's a business course with alternative methods. I think it's just about, I don't know, unlocking your internal predator or something. I don't know. I'm
Thank
gonna have
you.
to.
Probably be back later.
I'm gonna have to wander around a bit. Oh,
Do you mind not defacing public property, please?
What's it to you?
Well, I'm a policeman.
And that's supposed to make what difference exactly?
It means that you do exactly what I tell you to do.
Or what? Or you arrest me?
No, I'll give you a fine this time.
So, if I do something that you don't like, I have to give you some money? What happens if you do something that I don't like? You're gonna give me some money?
Look, I do not have time to discuss it at the moment. Could you just go?
Pathetic.
What a prize brat. But why would he carve that into a tree? Either he's a die-hard rock fan, or there's more to that symbol than meets the eye.
I'm gonna cover the rest of this. Uh-oh.
What are you? Private eye?
No, I'm a police inspector.
Who are you looking for?
I'm investigating a death in the village.
That student, then. They did one last year, too. Same place.
Did what?
Drowned a student. Ask that psycho about it. He runs that business cult thing up at the big house. Bunch of nut jobs.
Hey, what was the student's name?
Liam... something? Or sod?
Atlas's reputation precedes them. I think I might call the station, find out a bit more about this Liam.
I haven't done this.
Hello, DCI Jones speaking.
Mike, it's Jenks.
Jenks, I thought you'd clocked off tonight.
Yeah, the chief's put me on a case tonight, the Edenton girl.
Friday night, you poor sod. I thought that was sorted out anyway.
I wish it was. Listen, are you near a computer?
I can be. Yeah, go on.
Do you know anything about a death last year? Someone called Liam in Edenton Village?
Don't remember it. Hang on, let's have a look. Eaton Village. Yeah, Liam Rogers. Says suicide last year.
Suicide?
Hang on, 2 suicides in 2 years, both on Edenton. Only you've got your work cut out, Jexy.
Yeah, don't I know it.
Right, well, good luck with that. See you Monday.
Thanks, Mike.
Okay. So you pick up a couple more things to ask him about. I could go right back up there and ask Paul Ryan about these. So you call the chief, I think is like another hint system. I haven't had to do that yet. You can also
A
ask
couple
this
more
dude.
questions, if that's okay. If I did that, would it mean anything to you?
Yeah, it's a Satanism symbol. Satanists use it.
Have you ever seen anyone using it?
Lots of people. Politicians, presidents, CEOs.
Have you ever seen anyone local using it?
Not that I remember.
Okay. Yeah, Simon said that about James. This is James. That James is one of those paranoid types, which of course just means he's right about everything.
Did you know Liam?
Liam who?
Liam who died.
You mean Liam who killed himself?
Yeah.
He was in my year, on a different course.
What course was Liam on?
Can't remember, not mine.
What was yours?
Plant science. First time I knew about Liam was when he killed himself.
Right, so you didn't meet him?
No.
Okay, that doesn't
That's it for the time being, thank you.
lead anywhere, I don't think. Yeah, I noticed that. This has been blank the whole time. That doesn't change.
A few more questions, please. Thank you. If I did this, would that mean anything to you?
Why, is it meant to mean something?
No, it's okay. What do you know about Liam?
You mean Liam who took his life? He used to play in a band, Black Rock or something?
Black Rock?
No, Black Stone. Very gothic. I used to let them play in here sometimes at the weekends. They were quite good.
Did you know there was anything wrong? I mean, why he might have...
No, I didn't know him very well.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Probably don't need to do this anymore. I've already around back here, but who knows? All right. Let's ask these two.
Ask you a couple more things, please. If I did this, would it mean anything to you?
Such a goof.
No. Why?
It's okay. Thanks.
It's just so over the top.
What do you know about a student called Liam? Committed suicide last year.
Only that I didn't know him really well.
Yeah, that was nothing. Oh.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Looks like Simon's not around.
There you go. Come on. Cute.
No?
Smells nice. What is that?
Chili pork.
I have no idea you were a cook.
Oh, no, I used to be more into it. No, I don't do it so much. Used to grow my own herbs and everything.
What, here?
No. At the farmhouse where I used to live.
Oh, where was that?
That's where James lives. Yeah, we used to share a house together. The farmer used to let us use a corner on his greenhouse to grow stuff.
I didn't know you knew James that well.
Well, didn't really get on.
Where are the greenhouses?
Well, it's just through the farmyard at the back.
Interesting.
By the way, again, another little thing for those of you who didn't catch things earlier, like this right here is a bullshit. I caught him in a lie. That's a lie. The one in the red. I don't know what the colors mean up here though. I mean, if these two are red, that might mean that we don't use these anymore. But that... Alright, Super Gamer.
If I did this, would that mean anything to you?
Who did you see doing that?
Someone in the woods, carving it into a tree.
That was Kyle. It's a guy from the course. He's an idiot.
And where does he live?
I can't remember. Somewhere outside the village? The three fingers thing is something the students started doing. It's something from the course. The three freedoms.
The what?
The three freedoms? It's from the course. It's a phrase. Free to be free. Free yourself from the things that are holding you back, right? Things that stop you being successful.
What are they?
There's fear of failure, guilt, and doubting, self-doubt.
You believe that?
Yeah. Guilt ruins lives. It stops you looking forward. It serves no practical purpose. It's basically destructive.
Right. Free to be free. Not the most original slogan, but I wonder how far this freedom goes.
Okay. So that added here. Like fear of failure, guilt, and what was the other one?
What do you know about Liam?
Liam?
Local lad. Took his life.
Oh, that Liam. Yeah, I heard about him.
But you didn't know him?
No, I know he went to college, but didn't really know him. It's sad, though.
The only person to connect Kate to Liam, you know, why, Inspector, do you think these are related? I don't know. Some drunk guy in the woods told me they're related. Like, that's my lead.
Be back later on, if that's okay. Do you know the phrase, free to be free?
Yeah. It's an Atlas thing. I first heard it when I went with Simon.
What did they say about it?
They said that you shouldn't feel guilty if you do something wrong. I don't agree with that.
No?
No. No, I think you should feel guilty if you do something wrong.
What did Simon think?
I don't know, but I don't think he agreed with that either.
Interesting perspective considering which one had the affair.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
Well, before I go up there, I'm gonna pick on these two real quick with my new item.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind. Ever heard the phrase free to be free?
Do you mean the Atlas thing? Yes, I have.
Know what it means?
It means being free of guilt.
What do you think about that?
You mean, do I think it's a bad thing?
Do you? I mean, surely if you have done something wrong.
Oh, but that's the point, Inspector. Most people spend their time feeling guilty over nothing, and that's not a good thing.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
So I played this game back in 2017, but I don't know when it first came out, like how much before then it was. It's not that recent.
Ask about a few more things, please. Ever hear the phrase free to be free? Heard anyone use that?
No. What is it, a song?
No, I don't think so. Doesn't matter.
I actually kind of figured because he's not into them.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
All right, we got 3 new items to ask Paul Ryan about. I know that's the politician. I can't resist the joke. It's literally the same 3 names.
A couple more questions, if that's okay?
Start with this one.
If I did this, would that mean anything to you?
Don't lie.
It's a devil sign, isn't it? Is that what you're getting at, Inspector?
This is not something you use on the course.
Of course it's not something we use on the course, Inspector. I don't even know what that could possibly mean exactly.
What? I thought it was the freedom phrase.
Can you tell me a bit about the phrase free to be free?
Free to be free, my favorite motto. Well, we teach our students that people, well, they suffer from excessive guilt, don't they? Excessive self-criticism, excessive doubt. Evils of excess, we call them. And we tell our students that if they rid themselves of these evils, then they're free to realize their full potential.
Who came up with all this?
I have a background in psychology.
Honestly?
Yeah, don't look so surprised, Inspector. There's an intellect lurking in here.
When did you come up with the phrase?
When we were based at the village hall. When I say we, I came up with the phrase. Dad's more the money man.
And very successful at it too, I hear.
Oh, he's successful, but he's not a creative man. Dad suffers from a lack of imagination.
What can you tell me about Liam?
Oh, Liam. You mean the boy who committed... Very unfortunate, isn't it?
Did you know him?
Oh, yes. Well, I say know him. I met him in the pub. Seemed very happy sort of person. Well, I say he seemed happy. You can't have been, can he?
I'm not seeing any contradictions here. I mean, the other people are insisting that this does refer to the freedom phrase. Yeah, that's the goal. The meat of the game is to find contradictions. See that turned gray? That's not actually, that doesn't count. You gotta pick out two lines that contradict. Only the current person. Yeah, you have to find two things that a single person has said and say, you claim this and this together? That doesn't work. And then Jenks will confront them and you get a thing. I mean, I don't know. That could be it. I mean, they're kind of going against each other, but not like really.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Oh.
We're just starting a session, do you mind?
I'm terribly sorry. I'll leave you in peace.
What? Why? Why would you leave? Wasn't that the dork out in the woods? Or was that not?
A few more questions, please. Be back later on, if that's okay.
Or I guess I can look at this too, but...
I'll ask you a couple more things, please.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
I'm not sure.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
I could phone the chief. I think that counts as like not a cheat, but.
That's it for the time being. Thank you.
Yeah. Have to step through everything again. See, this got during the ad break. You may have not seen this, but they won't let me go in
A
there.
few more questions, if you don't mind.
Well, you're supposed to find them. You thought it somehow like. No, you just saw me traverse the whole map just now. The one thing I could do is I could go call the chief, and I think that so like
Thank you. Probably be back later.
there's like tips and cheats and stuff. So if I go here, phone calls 0, cheats 0. I think a perfect game would be if I do no like 0 and both. But I could call the chief, and that's not a cheat, but maybe that'll kind of point me where I want to go. Oh yeah, this reading room occupied. This is what happened.
We're just starting a session, do you mind?
I'm terribly sorry. I'll leave you in peace.
Was that the brat in the woods? Alright, Kaizen. I'm not going to be streaming that much longer. Maybe like 30 minutes. Alright, either way, it's fun hanging out, Kaizen. Yeah, I think that's about. What I have. Okay. I could try this again.
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
You say you know psychology, but you're just really bad at this.
Can you tell me a bit about the phrase free to be free?
Free to be free, my favorite motto. Well, we teach our students that people, well, they suffer from excessive guilt, don't they? Excessive self-criticism, excessive doubt. Evils of excess, we call them. And we tell our students that if they rid themselves of these evils, then they're free to realize their full potential.
Who came up with all this?
I have a background in psychology.
Honestly?
Yeah, don't look so surprised, Inspector. There's an intellect lurking in here.
When did you come up with the phrase?
When we were based at the village hall. When I say we, I came up with the phrase. Dad's more the money man.
And very successful at it too, I hear.
Oh, he's successful, but he's not a creative man. Dad suffers from a lack of imagination.
That's all for the moment. Thank you. A few more questions, please. Thank you.
I don't know. I don't think it's quite right. Like, you know, trying to get some isn't quite match. Trying to get some sort of like screening people versus not. I think that they do have the same. Again, these are not contradictions.
Be back later on, if that's okay. Ask you a couple more things, please.
One other thing I could think to try to do here.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
So, one thing I haven't done in a while is just try to just use an item. So another thing you can do, you can just take any item that you have. You can try using the key. Can't use it. Try using the license, right? That kind of thing. Did find out where to use it. Using the pendant. Do some kind of scrying somewhere. I don't know. All right. Let's see. Never done this. Let's see what this does, though. Nothing. Didn't expect that. You want to try to scry at the greenhouse? Is that what you think it is? I mean, that's where we found the thing. Over here.
Simon mentioned another greenhouse on the farm. Must be up the hill over there.
Oh. Simon mentioned this one. So we can go in here if you wanted. Simon did mention that. Is that what you were talking about? Or I don't know why you brought up a greenhouse.
I wonder if James knows this is here. Don't know what it is, but be interesting to see what he says about it.
Plants. Try using this.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind. Could you tell me what these are, please? I found them in the greenhouse.
Been snooping around on the farm, have we?
It's called investigating, James.
Yeah. It's just mint. Mint leaves. For cooking.
Yeah, I heard you were a bit of a budding chef.
Dabble a bit. Won a few competitions.
Very impressive. So you normally just leave packets of mint lying around?
Must have dropped it.
Thank you. Probably be back later. Ask about a few more things, please. Know what these are?
No. Look a bit like sage leaves.
Haven't seen them before, though.
Not at all, no.
Thank you. Probably be back later. You know what these are, by any chance?
No. Sorry. I don't know anything about plants or things like that, but you should ask Rebecca. She used to live on a farm. She'd know.
Okay.
That's all for the moment. Thank you. Couple more questions, if that's okay. Do you know what these are?
Oh, magic mint. Where did you find this?
Magic mint.
Salvia divinorum. I used to grow it years ago. It makes you trip.
In what way?
It's a hallucinogenic and legal. Quite a dangerous combination, really.
Do you use it?
Me? No. No, I don't even take medicines. I like to stay pure.
I didn't expect Rebecca to know about growing drugs. I know she claims not to use them herself, but I'm not so sure. Be back later on, if that's okay. A few more questions, please. Ever heard of Salvia divinorum?
Yeah, I've heard of it. It's a drug, isn't it?
Yeah, hallucinogenic drug. Ever tried it?
No. No, I've never taken any illegal substances.
No, and I wouldn't tell you if I have. I mean...
Thank you. Probably be back later. Ever heard of Salvia divinorum?
Salvia divinorum?
Magic mint. Same thing.
Oh, yeah, you mean the drug? Yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah, ever tried it?
Like once or twice, yeah. But it's not really my sort of thing. It messes with your brain. I've never tried any other drugs either. Well, nothing like that. Nothing hallucinogenic.
That's it for the time being. Thank you.
My stream's gonna get in trouble again. Again?
Ask you a couple more things, please. Ever heard of Salvia divinorum, James?
What's that, skin cream?
It's not a skin cream, no. It's a plant.
Really? Don't know much about plants.
So you've never heard of salvia?
No.
Okay, well, that's too easy.
Aha.
There you go, there's a contradiction.
So, your degree is in plant science, but you don't seem to know anything about plants.
Well, still got a lot to learn.
So you're still saying you've never heard of salvia?
Didn't say that.
So you have.
Maybe.
And you do grow it?
Yeah, it's legal, why not?
What do you do with it?
I use it for explorative purposes, meditation.
And does this involve anybody else?
Why?
Do you sell it or give it to anybody else?
No.
Sure.
Yeah, it's just for me, nobody else.
And that's the only drug you grow, is it?
Feel free to go and look if you want.
It's okay, I'll look later. The only drug he grows? I'm not sure I believe that, James. Then again, would someone growing illegal drugs bother growing a legal one?
I mean, I don't know. Okay, good enough.
Aha. When you say herbal tea, do you mean salvia?
Probably.
So you traded salvia tea with Simon for his homebrew?
So?
So why did you say you didn't give salvia to anybody else? Did you give it to anybody else? How many people did you give it to? Did you give it to Kate?
No.
How about Liam?
I didn't have anything to do with him dying, if that's what you mean.
So you did give him salvia?
Yes, I gave him salvia because he asked for it, but that's not what killed him.
Well, he committed suicide, James, because of psychological issues that probably weren't helped by him trying hallucinogenic drugs.
Didn't commit suicide. You don't know anything about him. You don't know what happened.
Okay, so what happened then?
Do you even know about Third Eye?
Go on.
You don't know about Third Eye. If you don't know about Third Eye, you know nothing about Liam's death. I mean, forget salvia.
Fine, tell me then.
Third Eye was a cult. We had our very own psycho cult operating right here from our village hall. And I got rid of them, single-handed. I'm the one who got rid of Third Eye. Did they tell you that at the station?
Okay, start again. They were what?
You don't know anything, do you? Look. They were reeling in students, pretending to be some sort of happy life course, you know. We can make your life better sort of crap. Then they were putting everyone through this brainwashing program to make them compliant, and selling them on.
I saw the symbol.
It's all there.
What do you mean, selling them on?
Selling them. Like objects, commodities.
To who?
To anyone who could afford them. Top politicians, famous celebrities, wealthy businessmen, you name it.
What for?
You don't get it, do you? Third Eye were making and selling slaves. They were black market slave traders. They were wiping people's personalities using ECT, brainwashing, cocktails of hard drugs, deliberately turning them into perfect slaves. You know how much slaves are worth on the black market these days?
No.
Millions. And I'm talking per slave. That's why anyone who stood up to them and threatened to go public like Liam was just killed off. They didn't give a damn.
So you're saying Liam was murdered by Third Eye?
exactly what I'm saying. That's why I started looking into it. They were all saying it was suicide, but there's no way.
So, did you ever actually meet Liam?
Found out about him.
And how did you find out about all this other stuff?
It's obvious, you can tell. I met some of the students. You could see straight away there was something wrong. They were like zombies. You know, I can tell when someone's got ECT damage or when they've been through mind conditioning. It's just obvious. I mean, US military used all these techniques back in the 50s. It's all documented, you can read about it. They showed all the same signs.
So, did you ever actually go to a meeting?
No, but I knew what went on.
How?
From what people said who'd been through it.
Okay, so do you know anyone I could speak to who did go through it?
Well, no. Look, it doesn't matter. Why did they close down if it wasn't true? They just closed down and disappeared overnight after I put all the flyers up. Bit of a coincidence.
But that was just after Liam died.
Yeah,
And do you think that had anything to do with it?
maybe, but it was the flyers that forced them to close.
Okay. Do you mind if I keep this?
Yeah, you investigate it. It'll all come out. Third Eye definitely killed Liam.
Well, that was a lot to take in. Does James really believe all this stuff? This is the first I've heard about Third Eye. Question is, what's their connection with Atlas, if there is one?
Wish I could zoom in on this. Third Eye are grooming and controlling students' minds to make money from wealthy and corrupt businesses. They pretend to be able to improve your life, but in fact, they will rob your identity and use barbaric methods like ECT to wipe out your business and your personal life. They're being based in the financial fight. Do not join those who attempt to expose them will be killed like me. Okay, I think that's the big one.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
So I'm gonna go here. Save it. 26%. So James Contradiction 2. Big ass scene. Show this around.
A few more questions, if you don't mind. Have you seen this before?
Don't take any notice of that.
Why?
James Wilson is a fantasist. He spends his time pretending to cast spells in the woods. He's not exactly a stable person. And, I heard that he was involved with growing cannabis.
Really?
Well, don't quote me on that.
So you don't think there's any truth at all to this?
None at all.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
That's exactly what I would expect to hear from her.
A few more questions, if you don't mind. Have you seen this before?
Oh, is this the thing that James did? Yeah, I've heard of it.
What do you know about all this? A third eye, I think they were called?
I don't really know anything about it. I mean, I've heard about Liam's death, but all I know about Three Eyes or whatever is on this flyer.
So you hadn't heard about Third Eye?
No, sorry.
Be back later on, if that's okay. Have you seen this?
Yeah. It was all over college last year. James made it. Idiot.
So you don't agree with what I'm saying?
No, I don't agree with anything James says. He's absolutely crazy. He thinks that the government has been controlled by aliens, that we're all bugged. He's nuts.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you. Couple more questions, if that's okay. What do you know about this?
Not much.
So you've never seen this before? You don't know anything about Third Eye?
Well, I don't remember seeing it now.
You don't recognize any of the symbols on it?
Sorry.
Okay, there you go. So there, now I can point out the symbol. Okay. That's a simple one. That's an easy one.
Aha. Ryan, you've just told me all about the moon symbols on the mask. Then you're claiming you don't know anything about the symbols on the flyer. It's all the same thing.
Oh, actually, yes. Sorry, yes, yes, I do remember that.
So what did you know about Third Eye?
Oh, not much, really. Never came into contact with them.
That explanation was way too short. Ryan's definitely hiding something. Do you know what this is?
Looks like chopped tea bags to me. What is it?
I just thought you might know.
I don't know anything about plants, Inspector. What you should do is ask Rebecca. She knows far more about these things than I do. Messy things, growing things.
Have you ever heard of Salvia divinorum?
No. What is it?
It's a hallucinogenic plant. A legal one. At least for the moment.
I've no interest in drugs, Inspector. My job. That's the only drug I need. As trite as that may sound.
Do you know any students who may have used hallucinogens?
No. My students aren't interested in that kind of thing. Besides, no one is allowed drugs or alcohol onto the site. I don't think anyone has ever brought drugs to Atlas.
Do you have any medicines on site at all?
No, we're not allowed. Insurance purposes.
That's not a drink? Wait, hold on. I guess it's just water. I don't know if this is quite right. Because she's already drunk because she was at the pub, then she went. Okay.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
All right. It's 8:30. I'm gonna have to take off now. Almost a 4-hour stream. That's pretty good, right? Just save over. It's fine. 30%. Good enough. All right. Here we go. I'm back, I think. I'll try to be semi-regular again. Definitely do next Saturday, maybe even do a midweek. I don't know. I've always said once I start it again, I got to get back in that routine. So here we go. All right. Well, it was good seeing you all. Thanks for hanging out. And yeah, see you in the next one. Happy Easter.